What did you just say?
I mean, it's fake. Like, you're not
What do you mean? What do you
hitting each other.
Hold on a second. You brought me here and you're gonna talk to me like this?
Well, yeah,
Hey, no, man.
I mean, I don't.
Just because you're in charge of some shit here, man, don't mean you can talk to me like this.
I didn't mean to offend you. I'm just
Oh, you're saying
like,
what I do is easy,
fake.
and you're in front of all your people in here talking about my job's easy. You couldn't walk a damn day in my shoes.
You see,
Got me in here. Dude, are you kidding me, man? I'll smack the shit out of you right now. I'm not playing around. Don't bring me all the way here for some media, man. This guy's talking his head off, man. It's his problem, dude.
Okay, I guess I'm not done yet. Okay, so before I even go into this, because I know you've seen the video in the beginning, so I don't have to talk too much about this, I'm gonna probably at least remark on the transcript, so at least you can have better clarity. You got the emotion as far as what came out of Austin Theory right there in the intro of the video. I know the first thing you guys are gonna say, so let's just get it out in the open real quick. Obviously, especially what happened about a couple of weeks ago with Grayson Waller. I know the first thing you people are gonna be like, it's a word. The word, the one there, the word. And here. I just want to ask one simple question. What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? I don't understand. What do you benefit from doing this? Okay, if this is a work, like you guys are going to tell me it's a work, okay, fine, I'll concede. But can you tell me what is the fucking point of any of this? What it seems to me is that there's a bunch of people who don't take professional wrestling seriously, and the wrestlers get in their feelings about it. That's where it comes off to me. One may even argue that, considering this is news in Australia, that maybe a person knew that, I don't know, Austin Theory is friends with Grayson Waller, and these reporters are probably associated with the guy that Grayson Waller threatened a couple of weeks ago, and maybe they're just thinking to themselves, oh, okay, well, let's give this guy hell because we know he's associated with that guy. Could that be the case also? Because you guys still haven't answered me yet, and I still haven't seen the benefits of what happened with Grayson Waller couple of weeks ago. People are like, oh, that's a word too. Okay, can you tell me what was the work? What was the benefit? No one, what is the benefit? All right, so let's just get that out in the open really quick first. Now let's read the transcript. I got the link down in the description box below, or you can just rewatch the video. But just in case you guys had a hard time hearing, this is Austin Theory, obviously. You brought me here and you're going to talk to me like this? Just because you're in charge of some shit doesn't mean you can talk to me like this. You're saying what I do is easy, and you're in front of all your people talking about my job is easy. You couldn't walk a damn day in my shoes. Are you kidding me, man? I will smack the shit out of you right here, right now. I'm not playing around. Y'all bring me all the way out here for some media, and this guy is talking his fucking head off. What's his problem? Now, it said security intervened to defuse the escalation tension between Theory and the journalists, ensuring the situation did not get out of hand. Things certainly escalated quickly. I am curious. Let me go to the beginning of the article. What kicked all this off? Hang on. WWE is concentrated on the Australian market right now as the Elimination Chamber is going down in Perth on February 24th. That comes with a fair amount of media for those superstars, and it seems that one interview did not go so well. Let's see. Austin Theory puts his foot down. During an interview with the West Australian in anticipation of the upcoming premium live event in Australia, Austin Theory found himself in a heated exchange. The conversation was initially casual, but things took a serious turn when the editor-in-chief of the West Australian, Anthony Sigli? Oh, fuck, I botched that. Holy shit. Made some disrespectful remarks about wrestling. Segli, I guess, went as far as to assert that wrestling lacked the toughness found in Australian rules, football, or rugby league. This remark deeply offended Theory, prompting him to abandon his on-screen persona and react angrily to defend the pro wrestling business. And look, I'm gonna go right back to what I said previously when reflecting off of this, when Grayson Waller got himself into a little bit of a scuffle, or I wouldn't say scuffle because he didn't really fight him, but like he got himself into that little tit for tat with the Australian hosts on one of those shows. Again, videos down in the description box below if you want to go watch that video also. But same thing like I said beforehand. Like, okay, and they believe this to be the case, that's their prerogative. If they believe that professional wrestling isn't as tough as rugby football, I mean, I don't know. I don't watch rugby football. I'm a straight man. Why the fuck do I care about rugby football? But at the same time, though, like, okay, and if it is tougher, so I don't see the fucking television host guy. I don't see him wrestling. And I guarantee you, whatever he's doing in rugby football ain't in comparison to what any of the wrestlers are doing right now. I mean, if it's so damn tough, and I guess he wouldn't have backed down like such a big pussy when Austin Theory got in his face. And again, let's revert back one more time. No, folks, it's not a work. You can't give me a reason why it's a work. If it's a work, then tell me why it's a work. And if that's a reason why it's a work, then why isn't it a work when Grayson Waller did it? And where did that benefit Grayson Waller? So just a little bit of a reminder. But going back to what I was saying, though, you don't let these people get to you, man. I see people say this shit all the time, whether it's like celebrities or hell, even in my personal life, when I hear friends call professional wrestling fake, or I see people call professional wrestling fake, it's just ignorant behavior in the end of the day, okay? It's all ignorant behavior. We're wrestling fans. We know what the wrestlers have to go through. I mean, this is why this community is even a thing, because no one really understands us because of our weird ass infatuation with naked men wrestling around in the ring, right? But we know what the wrestlers go through. We know that they get hurt and they wrestle hurt, and there's no other form of entertainment who can do what professional wrestlers do on a consistent basis without bitching and moaning. I mean, you look at someone like a Ronda Rousey. How long did she last in professional wrestling? She barely even wrestled all too much. You got the world champion of UFC who wrestled on a consistent basis, like Ken Shamrock, who'll be the first person to tell you that WWE is 10 times harder than anything that has ever happened in UFC. I'm pretty sure Brock Lesnar, who can't even remember his 2003 run, will probably tell you the same thing also. And let's go to Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, you know, the guy who won it with a broken freaking neck. And let's ask him the damage that professional wrestling has done to his body versus what the Olympics have done to his body. So no, do I believe that rugby is even remotely close to professional wrestling as far as toughness? Not even fucking close. First off, I would assume, and someone can correct me who happens to be, you know, a little bit of a suspect friend who likes to watch rugby, you can let me know in the comment section. Does rugby, you know, have shows happening throughout the entire year, 300 days? Does that happen to be the case? Can any of the rugby players do what professional wrestlers do, you know, every single day? Well, I would say every single day, but every other day for 300 days, missing usually about 65 days away from their house. Is that the case for rugby players? I don't think so. Again, someone can correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong. Look, you ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to anybody else. Just a little bit of a tip, just a little bit of an advice, okay? Don't let anyone get to you when it comes to professional wrestling, whether you're a professional wrestling fan or whether you're a professional wrestler. They don't know what I was saying we like I'm a professional wrestler. They don't know what the guys have to go through like we know what the guys have to go through is what I meant to say. They will never understand it. You know, like it's like the people who say things like, oh my God, you're 30 years old and you still watch cartoons. Why do you still watch cartoons? As if it's a form of art, bro. It's a form of entertainment. It's fun. Like I don't even look at people nowadays who play with action figures and toys and get mad at them. It's like, okay, cool. They're just playing with action figures and toys. It's just their way to relieve some stress. It's fun to them, so it's cool to them. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that at the end of the day. Who are they hurting? They're not hurting anybody. I look at people, I mean, I can look at someone, for an example, who thinks that they're big, strong, masculine adults, right? And, you know, you're sitting back and you're watching all these movies or reality television shows, right? You're scrolling up and down your little Twitter feed or going up and down your little Instagram posts, thinking that all these people that you're subscribed to legitimately are living the lives that you see on your little phone. I can tell you that probably 99.9% of that shit is fake. I can tell you for 100% certainty that reality television shows are fake. I can tell you all these things. I can tell you that in all honesty, for people who pick on people who like to play video games, or people who like to, you know, watch wrestling or play with action figures or dolls or anything like that, or toys in general, or watch cartoons, let's not be frank here, okay? Your cell phone, it's ironic that it's called a cell phone, but calling people on it is probably the least that you do on your cell phone. Okay, I'd even argue you probably text more than you actually talk on your phone. But for sure, obviously, 100 times more you use your cell phone to go on the internet, right? Let's make no bones about it. Your cell phone is a fucking toy in the end of the day, okay? You're playing on your cell phone. Whether you're playing video games or watching some fucking television show, you're playing with your phone. Your phone is a toy. So please get over yourself. And for the wrestling fans out there, and for the wrestlers in general, never let these people get to you, okay? Just never let these people get to you. They're assholes in the end of the day. They're miserable motherfuckers, and they can't tell you one goddamn solitude bad thing about what you're doing as far as having fun with whatever you're watching. You're not hurting anybody. You're not forcing anybody to do what you want them to do. You're chilling and you're living your best life. So continue to do that. And Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, for that matter, don't let these assholes get to you. You know what you have to do. You know what you have to do every other day throughout the entire year. And you know damn well that these rugby players couldn't lace your boots if they even fucking tried. But I guarantee you, I bet you, being that you're a professional wrestler, I guarantee you, give them the opportunity to learn how to fucking play the sport, and I guarantee you, them going into rugby, they ain't gonna feel it anywhere close to how the rugby players would feel it if they were in professional wrestling. So keep that in mind, and don't get butthurt because people make you feel bad. As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. Happy news day so far, I see. Deuces, P. Eyes.